Koy Yar. Greetings, I am Tad Larkin, the lore master of Manda-LORE, and today I'm going to be digging through the archives to bring you technical readouts and the history of the Nebula-class Star Destroyer. The Nebula-class Star Destroyer was developed as a part of the New Republic's New Class Modernization Program, which began development around 11 years after the Battle of Yavin. Her dimensions consisted of a length of 1,040 meters, a width of 832 meters, and a rather shallow height of just 312 meters. Sporting a 1.0 class hyperdrive, the Nebula class cost the New Republic around 170 million credits to build per ship. In terms of armament, she bristled with 40 dual turbo lasers, 40 regular turbo lasers, 20 ion cannons, assault concussion missile tubes, and 8 tractor beam projectors, making her a match for the mighty Imperial 1 class Star Destroyer. Typical crew requirements consisted of 6,795 personnel and around 250 gunners, but could maintain a minimum crew of just 2,265 personnel. The Nebula class could carry a full complement of 60 starfighters and 12 transports, along with a small detachment of 1,600 soldiers. She had enough space in the old cargo hold for 15,000 metric tons of cargo, and enough consumables on board to be underway for a standard 6 months before having to make port to resupply. Shortly after the New Republic's capturing of Coruscant in 7 ABY, the Nebula-class Star Destroyer began development under the name Defender class. The Defender design program sought to refine the design of the Republic-class Star Destroyers that were already starting to be fielded by the New Republic. However, due to Grand Admiral Thrawn's campaigns in 9 ABY and Palpatine's resurgence in 10 ABY, the Defender design experienced heavy delays as the New Republic allocated more resources to stopping Thrawn and later Palpatine. When development resumed, the Defender evolved into the Nebula class, and the Republic Engineering Corporation included her in its new class modernization program, an initiative to bolster the New Republic's fleet of aging captured Imperial warships and converted Mon-Cal pleasure liners. By 17 ABY, 10 Nebula classes had been launched, and they were used sparingly during the Black Fleet crisis against Neel Spar and his Duskan League. During the Yuzon-Vong War, the Nebulas were kept in reserve near the core worlds, and when the Vong started expanding into the core, the Nebulas performed exceedingly well against the extragalactic invaders. Even 130 years after the Battle of Yavin, at least one surviving Nebula class was used by Pol Tem, the administrator of the Wheel Space Station, in his small defense task force. When a group of Mandalorians refused to heed the no-weapons policy put in place by Tem, he engaged them and was killed when he went down with his Nebula class. This ends my findings on the Nebula-class Star Destroyer. Keep your comm channels open for future transmissions, and don't forget to subscribe. Tad Larkin, out.